The forest before dawn is a world carved from shadow and breath. Mist drifts between ancient bamboo stalks, moving like pale smoke through the undergrowth. The air is cold, still, and heavy with the scent of damp earth. Far above, the canopy muffles every sound, trapping darkness beneath its vast green lattice. And hidden deep in a hollowed tree trunk, a giant panda lies curled in silence, trembling through the final moments of birth. A faint, broken squeal pierces the cold. Then another, even softer. A newborn panda, pink, blind, hairless, scarcely larger than a stick of butter, slips into a world completely unprepared for it. It cannot lift its head, it cannot crawl. It cannot survive for more than a few minutes without warmth. Among all mammals of this size, pandas give birth to the smallest, most helpless infants, weighing barely 1/900th of their mother's mass. Its mother lifts her head, exhausted, trembling from hunger. She has barely eaten in days. Pregnancy in pandas is unpredictable, delayed, and short, and now the true battle begins. As she gathers the tiny cub into her paws, she must hold it constantly against her chest. If she loosens her grip, even for a moment, the cold alone could kill it. Nearly 40% of panda cubs do not survive infancy, claimed by weakness, accidents, or maternal exhaustion. Outside the den, the bamboo forest wakes. Leaves shiver. The first light filters through the canopy, pale and blue. Far in the distance, a golden pheasant calls out. But sound here is muted. The forest absorbs everything, keeping the den hidden from leopards and wild dogs that roam the mountainsides. The mother remains curled tightly, barely breathing, never letting the cub slip. Days pass. The cub's cries echo softly in the den, each one thin and desperate. Pandas are solitary, and the mother must raise her baby alone. She cannot leave. She cannot feed properly. She must choose between hunger and nurturing the life pressed against her chest. And every hour without bamboo weakens her, yet if she leaves too soon, her cub will die before she returns. Weeks pass. The cub grows thin fur, its body warming more easily, its eyes open. The world it sees is small, a cramped, dark den, carved roots twisting around it like ribs of ancient beasts. But danger waits beyond the hollow walls. A single slip, a single fall from her arms could crush the fragile infant. Giant pandas are large, powerful animals, but motherhood demands delicate precision. At 3 months old, the cub takes its first wobbly steps. It tumbles onto its back, limbs flailing. It tries again. And again, each attempt is a battle against its own fragility. Survival here is not shaped by predators alone, but by the unforgiving design of panda biology. Species that evolved to eat a food low in nutrients, forcing adults to feed for up to 14 hours a day just to survive. As the cub becomes more aware, it finally leaves the den. Sunlight warms its fur for the first time. The bamboo forest stretches endlessly, a towering maze of green pillars and whispering leaves. But forests change, seasons shift. Rain turns the slopes slick, winter strips bamboo to bare stems. Landslides tear through the mountains. And beyond these wild ridges, human expansion tightens around panda habitat, fragmenting ancient forests into isolated islands. The cub's mother teaches it to climb a skill that may one day save its life. She pushes it toward trees, guiding its tiny claws as they grip the bark. Falls are frequent. Pain is part of learning. The cub cries, rolls, tries again. Days become weeks, and its confidence grows. It follows her through the forest, stumbling over roots, disappearing in tall bamboo, always calling out when it loses sight. But adolescence brings new challenges. Male pandas eventually leave their mother's side, wandering into unknown forests in search of territory and future mates. Their world is shrinking patches of forest separated by roads, villages, farmlands. Crossing these boundaries means facing dogs, traffic, and people who fear or misunderstand their presence. For females, adulthood brings solitude, responsibility, and the reproductive window so narrow that missing a single year can mean extinction for a lineage. They must navigate a world changing faster than instinct can adapt. Yet still, pandas endure. Through storms, through hunger, through centuries of environmental change, and through the crushing vulnerability of their first months of life. One evening, as the young panda curls beside its mother atop a moss-covered ridge, the forest glows with fading sunlight. Bamboo sways gently beneath the breath of the mountain wind. The world is quiet, a rare moment of peace in a life forged by fragility. And in this stillness, a truth settles across the mountains. That being born a panda is not a gentle beginning. It is a struggle shaped by biology, solitude, scarcity, and a landscape shrinking each year. Survival is not inherited, it is earned through persistence, through maternal sacrifice, through instinct sharpened against a world that rarely softens. In the end, the forest remembers only those who rise from helplessness into resilience. Those who carry their fragility into adulthood and continue quietly, defiantly to exist.